Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment and say hi and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. We did have a couple of jumpers here this morning. We're starting off with big energy again. We have the Empress, the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which lets me know there is some type of a love offer coming in. Now, it almost looks like the Empress is the one making the offer. The nurturer is the one that wants to make the offer to this King of Wands. Normally, that's the way it goes. So, I do see this Ace of Cups in between the two. So it does look like the offer of love could be a really big deal. I feel like this Empress also knows that this King of Wands is quite soft-hearted as well. Maybe a passionate person, into their growth, into their expansion, and on their forward movement constantly. But I feel like there are softer undertones to this person, and this Empress can see that. This King might only show that to this Empress. That might be why this Empress feels secure enough to make a romantic offer. Make no mistake, it takes a lot of strength and a lot of grit on her part to do that, I feel like, because that's not normally her thing, the Empress. But it looks like she's willing to take that leap because of the way she sees this King of Wands. Yeah, it's like she knows that's where her ships are going to come in. She knows with this person is where she's going to be able to unfold in her life. Yeah. She just knows that she's going to be able to create. I hear wishes, hopes, and dreams into reality with the Magician there. So I feel like that's exactly what she's decided to do. She wants to make it happen. Yeah. It's her choice to make it happen. She's jumping in like the fool, taking the fool's leap, taking a gamble. Now, she doesn't quite know exactly what she's going to get, but she's going to do it because she's hopeful that she's got this Ten of Cups in her near future. I really love it. I love to see the switch in dynamic here. It's something a little different. We don't normally get that. I really kind of love to see it. Yeah, a solid offer as well. I almost want to say, ladies, make your move. If you're waiting on someone to make a move, maybe you're going to be the one to make it instead. It almost kind of seems that way. It's like, you know, this person's a soulmate. There's sweetness that passes between the two of you. This person may not, I don't want to say recognize your advances or recognize the sweetness that goes between the two of you. I feel like they do, but I feel like they're in their head too much about it. And I almost want to say you'd be alleviating this stress or this level of stress for this King of Wands, Queen of Cups person over here. I almost want to say roles are totally reversed in this situation. Yeah. I feel like the Empress sees very clearly what she could have. The stability moving forward, being able to nurture this person. I feel like this Empress is really keen on nurturing this King of Wands, King of Cups person. Justice in the situation, balance in the situation would be to have the opportunity to speak the truth and have a victory in this situation. That's the wish, the hope, the dream, and I feel like somebody's going for it. Like I said, with that Magician underneath of it all, it was manifesting that dream into reality. Yeah, look, and we have that Page of Wands. I feel like this is that love offer. It may sound strange to this King, Queen of Cups person, but I feel like it's really going to make them see with a lot more clarity. I feel like they're going to want to fight for the situation because they know they can have happiness there. It's illuminated. I feel like maybe this person wasn't making any moves because they just weren't sure if the Empress was interested. And the Empress says, well, forget this. I'm not waiting on this King of Cups, Queen of Cups person to realize that I'm interested. I'm just going to make it happen. And I feel like that's what happened. And we're going to move it forward. We're going to balance it out. I feel like I'm going to drop it there because we're just kind of, oh, well, we'll end here with the Hierophant. Definitely wanting something more permanent here. Something, I hear soul contract. So I do kind of see that here as well. I feel like this Empress just knows and where she wants to go or what is for her. She just clearly knows. And so she's going to birth it into reality, and she's putting in the action steps to make that happen. I really kind of love this. I love this little switch up. It felt like lady's choice. I almost want to say lady's choice, that feminine energy, your choice. I like it. Very fun. All right, let's see. All right, we've got the clarifying love situations deck here. This is one of those ones that's double-sided as well. Kind of love these. These are really fun. Let's see. What do we have for the collective spirit? Counsel's compass. Seek advice to steer judgment as insightful talks illuminate your journey. Seek counsel. All right, so you might have some questions about your forward movement or where you're going. You might be asking someone for advice, someone who, I hear I'm an adult, but I'm looking for an adultier adult. So that might make sense to some of you. Also, I do kind of feel like if there's a path you want to walk down, that like business or some type of a life path, some type of a big choice, I feel like you're consulting someone who's already been walking that path that you want to walk, that could give you a very clear insight on maybe some of your concerns if you have some, right? I feel like you wouldn't be asking for advice if you didn't have some concerns. So I feel like it's just maybe making yourself feel a little bit better about the road ahead, right? Or trekking it, how you could make the best of it, right? So we have legacies rebirth. It says honor history's remains to restore and breathe life into forgotten tales. Yeah, this is someone else's history. This is someone else's path. I feel like you are just consulting in someone, again, spirits on deck, someone who's walked that path before. Now, this could be something like I want to step into a very committed relationship and I'm hoping it goes towards marriage, or you're in a committed relationship and you want to step towards marriage. So you're talking to somebody who's maybe been married for X amount of years, right? It's got that energy. It's looking towards a role model, someone who's lived it, tried and true, and maybe has a good situation, and you want to know what they would change or what they've done to create this in their life. So you can kind of store that knowledge away and utilize it as these different things arise in your life. Very intelligent. Finding forever. Your path holds infinite possibilities if you dare. It's like it could go any sort of way, but the knowledge itself is very, very welcome. Okay. Refreshed romance. Cleanse past sorrows. Be charmed anew and embrace the joy of a fling. So this could be a brand new situation. For some, this is stepping into love or a relationship and kind of getting advice from someone who has a really healthy relationship or has a really long-lasting relationship, right? Because you want to apply that. You want to make it work. It's like this is the person you feel like and you want to make it work with this person. Achievable insight, embracing practical steps towards clarity, bringing your goals within reach. That's exactly what this person, I feel like this is someone coming towards you, although this could be you. I do feel like this is what it comes down to. Someone is asking around, trying to get the best advice so they can approach you with the best possible outcome. so they can apply all of these things that they've learned, things that work, and apply it to this relationship so it can really work with you, right? I love it. Liberated path. Embrace freedom as you break through. Taking steps towards your true potential. I feel like, I think the freedom is free to go in any direction. I don't feel like it's freedom away from a situation. I feel like in this particular situation, whoa, I feel like that's what it is. It's kind of like the Fool energy, ready to jump in, take a gamble, take a risk, free to do that. Maybe this person came out of something else or was holding off on love because they had other things they wanted to accomplish, whether it was in business or different areas of life. It could have been an old relationship that they had to heal from. Now they feel the sense of freedom where they can step in any direction. I kind of feel like that's the freedom here. That's the liberated path. It's being able to take the path that you want to take and feeling like you're ready for it, right? We do have trusted ties. It says, build a rapport. It says, believe in mutual respect and respond with understanding. I feel like this is advice, right? You want to create trust in a situation. You have to build that trust up. Mutual respect and respond with understanding. When somebody shows you their boundaries, respect those. Try to work those in so you can make the other feel comfortable, right? And I feel like this person's really trying to do it right. I really kind of love this. I feel like this may be someone very, very new to wanting a future with someone, with one person in particular. That might be a new feeling for this person. And I feel like this is the type of person that's always very well prepared. I almost kind of get earth sign energy. So if this person's not an earth sign, they may have heavy earth sign placements in their chart somewhere. That kind of leads to this very stable putting a plan into effect. It's like step by step by step. And again, I hear tried and true, tried and true. So it's like, yeah, I'm getting very heavy, grounded down into reality type of energy here. Children are involved. Someone is being immature. I feel like, well, there could be children involved. One could have had a relationship before, while the other is kind of newer to that. I don't want to say there's an age gap, but there could be. There could just be the gap where someone already had a marriage before. Someone could be divorced and, you know, ready to step. I feel like, oh, maybe that's another thing, you know, could be getting advice about if they're coming towards you. We're going to say it one way so it doesn't get confusing, hopefully. Say you're the one and you have a child, right? This person may be getting good advice from a really wonderful parent or someone that they see to have really good parental skills, and how maybe you come into a situation and you become the step parent, or you know what I mean? How do you navigate that? What would be the best approach? How am I supposed to act, right? And I kind of feel like that's the energy here. It's all looking to create comfort for a partner, almost not wanting to admit that maybe to the person you're stepping in as or stepping in with, not wanting to admit that you're a novice, but getting the best kind of advice so that way you can feel more secure in being a novice without actually expressing the fact that you are new to this path, right? I kind of really love it. I feel like this person's like, you know what? I can handle this situation. I know a lot of great people who can give a lot of great advice. And so I'll jump in there, right? Oh my. Do I want to take this? No. Let's see. Do we want this? This is covered. This is covered. This is bound by demands. Stifled by expectations, it's time to redefine limits and reclaim freedom. This could be someone who's worked a lot or has busy work hours, and maybe has tried to make some room for romance in their life. It's like, I hear if I don't make time for it, it will pass me by, or the opportunities will pass me by. So this could be someone who just, like I said, dove into creating stability, dove into future financial success. So jumped in really early and put all their focus, and it's like I hear put all their eggs in one basket. They were working towards stability, and not just stability, but being comfortable and maybe even overly comfortable financially, right? That was this person's thoughts in life. It's like, I don't want to struggle later on. So if I put all the energy and effort in and I really go far early, I'll be able to invite somebody into my very comfortable situation, right? And I kind of feel like that's the energy here. Is there anything else, Spirit? It says, hang on. It says, release the past and let yourself love again. This person might be almost convincing you if you're the one with the child. Now, like I said, could be opposite if there, and it doesn't even have to have a child involved, but I feel like for a lot of you, this may have children involved. I feel like this person may be almost convincing you that you could take a leap of faith with them. They're a safe bet. And I feel like in their mind, they truly are, because they do have the best intentions. They're really looking for the long haul. I feel like if anybody is prepared to kind of navigate any sort of something, it's this person. I feel like this person's ready to navigate just about anything. Safeguard steps. It says sometimes to protect oneself, the bravest act is to walk away. I feel like, okay, so one of you is ready to walk away. It's like somebody's getting close. Somebody is trying to step into my life. Like I said, I do feel like there was someone with a past situation now with children. There could have been a broken relationship or a broken marriage in the past. You or this other person, depending on who's the one, I feel like with the children, might be kind of ready to walk away. Because this might be a stressful situation. It's like maybe this person's not sure if they're ready to introduce somebody new in their life, or to have an experience that could very well turn out like the last one. So I get it. I feel like I get that energy here. Delicate balance. Strike a balance between freedom and commitment. Right. It's giving, that's exactly what this is. Somebody, the one that's coming in that is approaching this situation, I feel like they're doing so with caution. They're doing so, I feel like they're coming in very slowly, so they're not a threat. They're trying to explain the vision that they have. And I feel like they're trying to strike that balance between not making someone feel caged and stuck, but feeling like they're in a commitment where they're free to kind of move about. They don't feel like they're under somebody's thumb. And I feel like that's the delicate balance here. And I feel like if anybody's equipped to actually handle this, it's this person that's coming in. It's like they really do have the best intentions. A shining sign. Trust in the universe's plan and follow your heart. I feel like this person is following their heart. I feel like this person will follow their heart as well. I feel like it's just going to take that delicate balance, and there may be like a balancing act in the beginning until both parties feel very safe and secure with each other, till that trust and that bond is formed, like we saw at the very beginning here. It's like that's what you need to do, is to forge that bond so this person feels secure enough to kind of unfold in front of you, because there may still be some hurts or some confusion as to what a healthy situation looks like. Maybe they have it in their mind, they know what it looks like, but they've not experienced it. So getting to the point where you can experience it can be a little frightening, right? Moon Dreamer. Yeah, I feel like this person, the one with the child here that's a little hesitant, I do feel like they've dreamed about having a really wonderful connection, and that's something that they'd love to have. But taking those couple first steps, those really frightening ones, where you jump in like the fool, I feel like that's the scariest part. And once this person gets through that and sees that the person coming in wants to offer what they say they actually want to offer. It'll start working better. It says, love illuminates even the darkest corners. And I feel like that's what's going on here. Yeah, there may be a block in the beginning, a love block. It says dismantle hidden barriers, real intimacy and trust. So that's exactly what this person is doing. And I feel like if anybody's equipped to do it, it's this person coming in. Yeah. Flickering passion. So it says feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there. I feel like there may be that feeling that it's not because this person's so hesitant. In a fog. Fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. Let's see. Chaotic clarity. Amidst confusion and intense crisis, seek the light of understanding and resolve. It's almost like you might have to talk somebody down off a ledge. This person is really, really terrified that they'll experience something toxic. This person may have come from a very toxic situation in the past. Dance of souls. Be vulnerable and let your two hearts intertwine. I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to encourage both hearts to do. I feel like one's a little more stubborn, and I don't feel like it's just for the sake of being stubborn. I feel like it is an intense amount of fear, fear to experience something very, very heavy again. Like I said, it's just getting over that hill there, because once you're on the other side, it's like things can smooth out. They come into balance. It is a delicate balance. I feel like this person is very patient, because I kept thinking to myself, it takes an insane amount of patience and understanding to kind of wait around or wade through, help this person kind of muck through this until they get to the starting point, right? Until the two of you can actually start. And I hear this person's very prepared for that. So it's like, I feel like, you know how I said in the beginning, I feel like this person is the type of person to be overly prepared just in case they need something. I feel like that's really going to be their winning game here, because they're over prepared, and because they might need to utilize every piece of information that they've got. But I feel like it's going to work. Yeah, you might not be able to see it. It says veiled paths. It says face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore the unknown. And I feel like that's what's going to happen between the two. It may not be easygoing, but I feel like once it gets going, you're good. I feel like this is the right person. I feel like for both here, it just has a couple hiccups in the beginning, or a couple of, I don't even want to say mountains. I just feel like they're molehills, right? It's just a little something you got to go over before you get to the good stuff. All right. Let's see. What do we have? Needing time, cycles, and takes time. Time to heal and progressing with the clock. I hear time is a ticking. So we have the snake, competition and enemy. The other woman, look over your shoulder. Wow. Talking, that flew out. It says interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, emails, talking more. Okay. I get third party energy here. I feel like this could be a past person, a past lover, baby mama, baby daddy type of person. This could be a sibling. This could be a friend. Someone that kind of wants to get in the way of two people coming together. I feel like someone knows that the clock is ticking, and they might miss out on what they really want if they don't just jump in and get started. I feel like they have to be sneaky. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. It's like they have to be sneaky to get where they're going, just so this person's alerts don't go off, right? Yeah, because they're looking towards someone that they see a future with. The Phoenix. Wow, I'm being kind of pulled towards yesterday's reading. Okay, so if you feel like this is your reading, you could hit up yesterday's reading, and the Phoenix reading might be something for you as well. Yeah, they wanted death to come to this situation, but they didn't realize that you were a Phoenix. This snake thought they'd put an end to the situation, and so they stopped worrying about it. But this renewed passion, this renewed spark, this Phoenix fire, it's like every time they think they've knocked you off the pedestal, you come back bigger, better, stronger, brighter. And I feel like you make more noise and you get more attention every single time. It's like maybe this person has decided that they're not going to knock you down anymore, because every time you come back better than you were before. And I feel like in a really good way. They wanted you, they wanted you to be one of many options, but that's not the case. Maybe the person that is coming towards you, whoever this snake is attached to, the person that wants to come towards you, I feel like this person may be very accustomed to hopping around, having different partners, or dating around. So they were hoping that you were just going to be something to pass the time, or something just for fun, or that this person would get bored and go in a different direction like they always do. But that's not the case here. This person is enamored with you, the Phoenix. Yeah, there's growth to be had. They want to evolve. They want to go to the next phase of their life, and they want to do so with you. Yeah, progression with that ship. They want to cut ties with old people and start moving towards just one. And I feel like this person's got that not today, not while I'm watching. So this person is going to move in silence. They know their clock is ticking. They feel like they want to be at this stage in their life, and they're not going to let somebody, I wanted to say some middleman, some middlewoman in between here, stop them from getting what they want. Cupid's arrow has struck, and this person's just going to slide right over, or right under, or right behind this person's sight to get where they're going. There's great abundance to be had. They want to break the ground, break new ground. It's like meeting, talking, savoring the moment, feeling elated, feeling elevated, ready to build the friendship or build the relationship. Yeah, it's going to come as a shock to this person, because I feel like they're not going to know until it's too late, or what they would assume would be too late. This is actually a really wonderful situation between two soulmates. I feel like the middle person is addicted to this other person's energy, and that's what this is. But they had to cut this person down or cut them off. And it's like, I don't know if this person doesn't know how to take no for an answer, doesn't know or understand that no means no, that, you know, not interested means not interested, not just this time, but like every time. It's like, I don't know if this person keeps trying and keeps trying. Let's see. The dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt. And I feel like I always view the dragonfly as being lighthearted communication. And, you know, they might have even tried to do that with this person, like tried to kind of smooth things over and say, look, I'm just not interested in you like that. Now, there could have been some confusing things for this person as well. This could have been a friends with benefits, you know, where this person, one fell for the other and the other was just having fun, or just passing time, whatever the case may be. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like 9 times out of 10, those situations do not work properly. Because somebody always ends up falling for the other and hoping the other is going to eventually fall too. It's like, yeah, you say we're just friends, but you'll eventually come to see how great I am, right? So it's like you'll stick around. But I feel like this person was absolutely devastated by this person not seeing them as a future potential and skipping right past them and going to you, going towards the Phoenix, right? And they have to suffer with that I'm not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, frustrations. This person is, I want to say this person's out for blood, because this person hurt them, and they don't want to take it out on the person that they're in love with. They want to take it out on you because you got in the way, because you showed up, because you were just busy doing your own thing and you caught this person's eye. It has nothing to do with you, just the fact that this person can't handle the fact that it's like you're winning. It's an ego thing as well. Yeah. Backstab. They feel like this person backstabbed them, but they're not taking it out on that person because they still want that person. In their mind, if they can get rid of you, if they can get rid of the Phoenix, they can burn down the Phoenix, and they've tried. I feel like if this is you, they've either tried a bunch of times or they're about to. And it's like every time you come back bigger and better and more vibrant, more beautiful, you know, you really stand out. Whether masculine or feminine, you just have what it is. So they're going to take it out on you. Yeah. They might be out partying, trying to like sway this person to go out with them. But this person is looking to make the healthy choice. They're at a different stage. This person has reached the point in their life where they want something different. They don't want the old stuff. They're not even sort of pulled by that old behavior. It's like, I'm past that. It's like, that doesn't appeal to me anymore. It's like that partying lifestyle, hopping from this one to that one. It's like, I did that while I was still looking for what I wanted to find. Now that I found it, it's like, there's no point in, oh, can you not see that? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no point in, going back towards this situation. They want to ground something down in the physical here. This person, I feel like, will try just about anything. They're trying to seduce this person. But I feel like this person's not even interested. And I feel like that's really, really, it's bringing this type of energy to the surface for that person. They're out for blood, what I keep hearing. Yeah, because there's love here. That's what they wanted. You're getting what they wanted. This person's going to be watching, looking, stalking as this person does the back and forth calls of love and happiness and messages and texting and flirting and building that strong foundation while that passion ignites here. This person's going to have a poker face. But they might try to take all these different risks, trying with all those different options to kind of pull this person back. I feel like eventually they're going to see that it is almost useless because this person is, I see that emoji with the heart eyes, and I kind of feel like that's how this person is looking at you, collective. They're ready to ascend. They're leaving all of this energy so far behind. It's like that was the energy you needed to have fun and get out there and see what you actually like. As soon as this person realized that their time was ticking for this situation, they were off and running in this direction. They don't want to miss out on what's right for them, right? Is there anything else? Yeah, this person's going to hide their true feelings. They're going to mask it. They might gaslight this person. And then they're going to have to go off and heal their heart. I hear licking wounds. So it says toxic or addiction, abusive relationship, healing heartache. So they may try to paint this person, even to you. They might try to paint this person as being a user, a manipulator, you know, someone who is a terrible person. They might be trying to trash your person's name because they didn't get what they wanted. And I feel like you'll very clearly see that, both of you will. And I feel like it's something that can easily be ignored, yeah, while they deal with their heartbreak. I feel like they're going to lash out that way towards both of you in different ways. But I feel like ultimately this will fall away. The two of you are stepping into happiness, and there's so much more to come. I feel like there's so much more, and I'm seeing this as, I heard anniversary, so it's like you guys will be celebrating anniversaries together, like yearly. It is kind of what it felt like to me. So this is gonna have the opportunity to go the long haul. Like I said, this is the healthy situation. Yeah, I just feel like that's what it's going to be. This person will quiet down eventually. and they'll run away from the situation. I feel like they'll get to a point where they'll realize that the things that they're trying for are fruitless. It's like they're not getting anything out of it, and then they'll run in the other direction. I hear out of embarrassment. So it's like they'll run in a different direction. They'll hop into something else. Yeah. It's like they tried to break up soulmates, and I feel like that's what it comes down to. Yeah, we're going to drop that there. I'm sorry that was off of camera. I didn't realize. I must have set my camera up a little different today. This overhead thing here. Hopefully the message, you've got the message anyway. Okay. I'll try and stay on the other side. All right, what do we have here? We do have 2 more decks, so I don't know. We'll see. What do we have for the collective spirit? We have the cross, and I heard my cross to bear. That felt very heavy, this energy. Feels like somebody who's carrying a heavy, heavy load. The Tower. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see it. And the crossroads. The ring. Okay. You know what? I do feel like this person is almost, you know, some people celebrate before they win. I feel this person gets gloomy before they even take the opportunity. It's like they just expect it to fall short or expect it to fall flat. They expect it to be a Tower moment. I feel like there's someone coming towards you. They're taking a path towards you because they want a commitment, but they feel like the things that they have to carry with them are the things that they carry through life. So whether it's their shortcomings or things that they've done in the past, whatever these crosses to bear, whatever these things that they carry are, they assume that these are deal breakers, right? And then we've got luck on top of it all. I feel like this is going to be the one time where this person's actually really lucky and they get the girl or they get the guy. They still have things that they're going to carry with them, but I feel like whoever this person is, I hear seasoned on the path. Yeah, seasoned on the path. I feel like this person has a lot of love, and I feel like more than enough to help this person with their mental swords or emotional swords. I feel like they realize that that's just life. It's like you help your partner carry certain things, and they help you carry certain things, right? I feel like this is actually going to, yeah, look, there's that new beginning, an innocent new beginning. Then there's flowers and happiness and rushing towards the other. There are messages that could go back and forth with the rider there. Yeah, I just feel like there is going to be, I hear something to write home about. I feel like this person is going to be over the moon because one, they didn't think that this was actually going to happen, but they were hopping in, they were taking a fool's leap of faith. They had a commitment on their mind, and I feel like they actually get it. Now, I don't know if this is you or somebody that you're dealing with, but this person is just going to be over the moon with excitement. Yeah, I get to put down roots is what I hear. It's like I get to drop anchor, I get to put down roots. It's the end of the worrying when it comes to this situation. It's the end of the old cycle of, you know, walking the path alone. There's a mountain to climb here, but I feel like it's one that leads to the victory. It's the goal. We set a goal. To have someone to walk through the rough parts with, right? And someone to walk through the easy parts with too. It's having that soul that can really handle any weather with you. I really love that. I feel like you see this person's intelligence or they see yours, right? What do we have here? Yeah, it's, can we have a, that's a question. Can we have a happy home together? It's like, is this really going to happen? I hear, is that how we get to write our story? I hear a fairy tale. I don't know if this person feels like having you in their life would be like gaining the fairy tale. It's like getting exactly what I want. And I feel like this is something that doesn't happen in this. It's like unheard of in this person's energy. It's like I've never actually I hear I've never actually won. It's like, I feel like they're going to feel like they're really winning. This person's going to be very, very loyal, and they're going to really, really appreciate everything that comes from this situation, because I feel like it was something they didn't expect to have. And it's just that blessing, and they're going to treat it that way. They're going to treat this relationship as that blessing, especially as that security. I feel like I can put this in the upright. I feel like the two of you will have a very strong, stable foundation, a very loving situation, one that's very supportive, very loyal. So even when outside things come to kind of wreak havoc, I feel like the stability of this home and the commitment between the two of you will be able to shine through even the darkest times or the hardest moments, because let's face it, they come up in life, right? There's always going to be those ups, downs, and in-betweens, but when you have someone who is just on board for whatever it is that's coming, someone who's helping you steer that ship, I feel like, you know, you can weather any storm when you have the right person by your side, right? Yeah, and it leads to happiness, leads to warmth and joys and brand new days. So tell me, is there anything else? Spirit, this wants to come out. The garden, yeah. They're ready to have growth with you. I feel like approaching you is the hardest part. Once they get in there and they realize that what they're offering is something you're actually interested in, I feel like a lot is going to change. They won't feel so barred out from your energy. I feel like you might be the type of person that doesn't invite everybody in. You might be very, very cautious or utilize your discernment when it comes to a lot of people. You might just, you know, take your time with people and allow them to kind of unfold slowly, so they show you what part they want to play in your life. And I feel like that's the type of person I'm talking to. Very intelligent, has been through a lot of situations where maybe you're a little leery about new energies. I feel like this person is going to understand that when they come in. Oh, there's tons of abundance to be had here. I saw the two fish, and then in my mind I saw a koi pond, and somebody threw like little pellets in there, and there were so many fish just jumping around, and I thought, wow, a ton of abundance to be had here. That's how it's going to feel. Yeah, I feel like the hesitancy will, once that lifts, everything will be culled away. It'll be easy to see what you're working with. And I feel like that's for that person once they get past the front gate. It's like once you let them in, I feel like not long after, I feel like you'll be able to very easily see this person's intentions, because they're going to give you their full attention. I feel like you'll be able to unlock this gate or hand them a key, because I feel like it won't be long after till you're able to trust this person. I feel like their type of loyal heart really shines through, and I feel like that won't be within question for you. I feel like you'll be able to clearly see that. You might have a really fun relationship with this person, one that is very childlike. There's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of playful energy. I feel like there's a lot of serious energy, there's a lot of growth, expansion, happiness. I feel like that's something you don't see coming. I feel like you don't see this relationship coming. Yeah, you don't see this person coming with this new information. Yeah, look, there's the clouds. You just can't see it, but it's just up around the bend. It's sailing in your direction right now, getting ready to drop anchor. They have the key. And I feel like the key is their bravery. I feel like the bravery to step forward, to step into this, to give it a try. I feel like they're going to be really, really surprised how well things work out when they actually give it a go. You're going to change this person. Just by giving them the opportunity, you're going to change the way they see life in general. It's going to go from gloomy to the sun is shining, new beginnings everywhere, coming into the best version of self, right? Growth. Yeah, coming in, shedding old skin, and shedding probably, I want to say like negative self-talks or negative thought forms. I feel like, or the way they speak to themselves, I feel like that's all going to change. This person's internal landscape is going to change through the warmth of love and care that comes with this very secure and solid situation here. I really love it. I think it's gorgeous energy. Looks like a fantastic opportunity for a soulmate. So let's see. All right. Yeah, that opportunity for commitment is coming in very, very soon. How much time do we have? Okay, well, it was 4444 on the clock when I looked there. So fours could be significant for everybody. You might want to look those up if that feels right for you. All right, we have social status. I want that. Fruits of your labor. Awesome. Wrong decision. Okay, so I feel like, I feel like someone's trying to build themselves up. They're trying to build up their rapport with others. I feel like within the workspace, within the realm of work, you want to build up your status. You want to know a lot of people. You want to be introduced to a lot of influential people. So it's like you don't want to make the wrong move and forge a connection with the wrong person. You want to build up this opportunity to be extremely fruitful in the future. And I feel like you might be afraid that you might make a wrong decision or make an alliance with someone who doesn't maybe hold the same values or take you where you want to go. Flexible. I feel like introduce yourself to everyone, but take time to unfold these connections, right? You don't have to jump in with both feet. You can introduce yourself, get to know people over time. I feel like that will automatically build your social status or your you know, I feel like a lot of people will be able to talk good about you once you start showing them what you've got. And I feel like that comes with time. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who wants to jump in there, make a big splash where they are, and take off really, really fast. And sometimes that happens. But sometimes it takes really just unfolding slowly and allowing people to invest in you, in your energy, in your thoughts, and in what you're creating, right? People will fall in love with the way that you express yourself, with the way you connect your heart or connect by heart to others. So I feel like that's where your power lies. Heart-based connections, really being authentic, being real. I feel like the way you operate, you do so with heart and soul. So the way you maneuver will eventually speak for itself and create a very big network of people who really trust and believe in you, right? I feel like that's kind of what's coming in here. You might even find a partnership along the way. Now, this could be business or otherwise, but I do feel like you'll find a lot going on here. You'll shed old thoughts. I feel like you're still young in this or still green in this a little bit. Whatever this situation is, I do feel like this is the workforce. So, okay, say you're hopping in and you're just starting a YouTube, right? And you really want to align yourself with people that you really feel are influential, right? And you want to make friends with these people. I feel like you can do so slowly by creating good energy between you and these other individuals, right? Give them time to trust in you, to see what you're offering and to see how you're doing it. Because I feel like, you know, they're being cautious and utilizing their discernment just as much as you are, right? You've had time to sit back and watch these people and decide, you know, who kind of works for you and who doesn't, right? Who's that real, and who kind of, you know, doesn't practice what they preach, right? So I feel like this is that energy here. I feel like you've taken a gamble and you've reached out to different people just to see kind of what energy they give back, right? So let's see. And that's just an example. It doesn't have to be within YouTube, but that's kind of what came to my mind, right? Money matters. Yeah. I feel like, yes, this is the opportunity to make a good amount of money, to be very fruitful. You will come up against some closed doors. Look, if it's closed, it's not your door, or maybe it's not your door right now, right? Um, I would say don't worry about that. Celebrate your accomplishments and how far you've come. Celebrate with those who are open to celebrate with you, right? Create those really wonderful connections. Yeah, alchemy. I feel like if you're moving by heart and soul and you are showing who you are, these people will naturally gravitate towards you anyway, right? There's something about your energy. I feel like almost everybody, when they get into a certain area of life, they feel like they have to prove themselves. And I feel like you do simply by doing you. And that will magnetize the right people to you. So you don't have to worry or stress. You may take off really, really quickly, or you may take a little longer to take off. But I feel like you're heading in the right direction for sure. Yeah, do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Maybe that's what you're trying to do as well, trying to attract a mentor, someone who can help you navigate the new. I mean, reach out, try. If you knock on some doors and they don't open, it's okay. I feel like do your research as well, you know, when it comes to building something up. If this is a business, whatever it is for you, I feel like do your research. Transformation. Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Right. You might not have all the answers right away, but they'll come when they're meant to. Just do your best, right? Don't be afraid to step out there and give it a go. It's like once you step onto the path will become clear. And that I feel like is for a lot of us, really. I feel like sometimes the path doesn't kind of come into view until we take those action steps, right? Spirit knows we're serious. They start clearing the path for us. You might only be able to see a couple of steps at a time, but that's okay. It's like be okay with the unknown, because in that unknown lies all of beautiful possibility, right? It's like you can take this anywhere. So try to look at it in a positive way. Change the way you see this. You don't have to be afraid of the unknown. You can be excited about it, right? Mind power. I feel like utilize your intelligence, your heart, your soul, and yeah, intelligence, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. I feel like take your heart and your soul with you, but make those intelligent moves, right? The ones that feel right to you. I feel like you are going to bloom in this. We have fertility. So, don't sacrifice your family for your career. Don't sacrifice your friends, old friends, if they work for new friends who maybe are just in your field. It's like, take those loving connections with you. Don't just throw the whole past away, because I feel like there are a lot of people who could be very supportive of you as you grow and you bloom, right? There'll be some that you can let go of that don't put in the effort. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones who love and support you. Allow them to be there for you, right? I feel like it's always great to keep those wonderful connections. I do feel like you have a windfall coming. You've got that star power. I feel like you want to stand out wherever you're going, and I feel like you will. It takes a little time sometimes. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame and popularity. I feel like that's what you do, or that's what you will do. So either the company that you're working for, or out on a platform somewhere. I feel like there's so much more of that nowadays. So I do feel like I could be talking to a future influencer in some way. Or I hear a way shower if you don't love the term influencer. But I feel like you could be one of those up and coming. Yeah. I see that owl as clairvoyancy as well. So I do feel like there could be somebody out there who is very tuned in and tapped in and wants to get out there and really make a big splash. I feel like you will. In your time, you'll make a big splash. So no worries. Sometimes it takes a little longer to get where you're going, but I feel like it's all in divine timing. Divine's got the perfect timing for just about everything. So when you get there, you'll celebrate it, right? Yeah. Be flexible with this. Be flexible with spirit because, like I said, that peace and happiness and fulfillment will come in when it's time, right? All right. All right. Let's see what we have here. All right. Your initials, their initials. My letters are getting low in there. I have to... We have a lot of letters that fall under the desk when I'm putting them away. And I'm pretty sure I have to fish them all out very soon. We're getting low. All right. I heard for life. I hear fun for life. I don't know if the connections that are coming in for you all are just going to be lifelong connections that lead to happiness and fun and a good feeling. Yeah, I hear winning. I hear much needed. So I feel like you might feel in your heart that the people that come in for you or come in to support you or come in to love you, it's been much needed. It's like I've needed this person in my life. Not that you actually need, but I feel like this person brings a lot to the table, right? They bring a lot of love or a lot of good to your life. Yeah, I heard from roaming free to connected. So I also hear the name Ron or Ronnie. I hear butter and then I heard smooth. So I don't know. I guess the way somebody comes in is very smooth. So funny. I'm hearing that song Espresso. Yeah, somebody could be, when they hear that song, they could be thinking of you, collective. And I hear, is it that sweet? I guess so. I guess so. Interesting. All right, what do we have for the collective here? What do we have? What do we have? Let's really... Okay. All right, let's see. We've got good luck coming in. Good luck and love. I hear Cupid's arrow. I hear shack up with you. So I do feel like this person, whoever they are, they're going to be, I don't know if this is something that's coming up, like this is the right person. This is the one that's going to maybe move in with you. This is the situation that's going to go further than the rest. Yeah, great change. I feel like this is going to be two people learning how to live with each other. A lot of growth and expansion, traveling together. Yeah, putting down roots. I feel like this is a relationship where someone's going to put down roots here. I love that. Gorgeous energy. Bright new, I hear bright new prospects are on the horizon when it comes to a love partner. And I feel like this is one that has the opportunity to go the long haul. All right. All right, for someone over here, we have the luminous gate, you know, the infinity symbol. We have the little lucky black cat. And we have the heart that has the holes in it. I feel like your luck is about to change. I feel like you are infinitely lucky in a lot of areas of your life, but maybe you felt like love wasn't one of those sections of your life that was maybe ever going to be lucky. It's like it's just the one where nothing really pans out. I hear nothing works out for me. So it's like I feel like your luck's about to change there. I hear triangulated. I feel like somebody's got their eye on you and they're going to be coming in your direction. Yeah, this person, the way that you're going to know this person, I feel like the way you can recognize the soulmate that's coming in, the one that's actually going to change things for you, they come in very peacefully, and maybe even kind of flamboyantly. Like they may be extroverted or very loud, or their style of dress could be very, they like to sparkle, or they like to shine, or whatever that is. I feel like this person, they might stand out, but when they come in, this person brings you peace. Or when you're around this person, their energy makes you feel very peaceful, makes you feel very happy, very whole, very filled up. You know, I feel like that's the energy you're going to get with this person when they come in. I really love it. Okay, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.